Hello, finally I'm doing my update for week 39 and we have exciting news. I did have my baby in my 39th week. So let me do a little update on what I did that week. Um, the Saturday, that Saturday before, I went to the beach with my husband and we thought, okay, we'll go a few more times before the baby's born because we were sure we were going to go to 41 weeks like all my other friends with their first babies. They seem to be going to 41 weeks. So we had no idea that was going to be our last visit to the beach for quite a while. But we had a wonderful time on Saturday and really enjoyed the calm water, and it was a beautiful day. And Sunday we went to a birthday party for our friend who has a 6-year-old, the 6-year-old's birthday party, and ate a lot of horrible food. So we both kind of went home with heartburn that day, but we had a good time, with our friends. Monday was week 39, the beginning of week 39. And then Tuesday I was going to have my midwife appointment. So every Monday I take the picture of my belly. So the picture at the end here of my belly is from Monday. Tuesday at 2:52 in the morning, I woke up we had a great dinner that night. We really rested, so it was really good timing. I felt nothing. The only sign that I think I had, which, it was very hard to tell that was a sign until afterwards, but I had a runny nose, and they say that can be a sign. That's it. So went to bed, everything was fine. 2:52 in the morning, I wake up and I felt like I had these bad menstrual cramps. I thought, okay, I can handle this. I know this is something different. I know it's labor, but it's early labor, and I'm just going to try and get some sleep. I'm not going to wake up my husband. But within a few minutes, they were getting stronger and stronger, and there was a break in between, so they were like regular contractions. So within 5 minutes, I think, I woke him up, and it was really exciting. He just jumps up, he starts getting the pool ready, and I don't know if he started filling it, but he just put it in place, and then I labored for quite a while sitting on the toilet because you don't have any pressure. And I asked him to start recording the contractions, the length, and the time in between. So they were coming, I think they were like 30 to 50 seconds long, and they were coming every 5 minutes, and then every 2 minutes, and then every 7 minutes, and every 3 minutes, and every 1 minute, and then 2 minutes, and it was like that. So it was kind of erratic. I wasn't sure if they were going to even out or what, but they kept getting more and more intense pretty quickly. So after about an hour of that, we called the midwife, and she said she was going to come on over. I think it took her about an hour, or almost an hour to get there. So in the meantime, Jose was filling the tub, and when the midwife got there, I was in the tub. I was laboring mostly on my hands and knees. It just felt like the best position, and just making these rhythmic movements and different sounds, making different sounds, different moaning sounds. It just really helped to lessen the feeling of any pain. So when the midwife got there, I think she got there around let me see, around 4 o'clock in the morning, something like that. She checked me, and I couldn't believe it. She checked me once as soon as she got there, and she said, "You're completely dilated." So I was in shock. I just thought this could go on for hours. I was so excited because I was really, really close. And then, so that, see, I don't remember the times exactly, but I guess it doesn't really matter. From the time I woke up to the time I had the baby was a little over 3 hours. So she ended up being born at 6:14 a.m. and I was laboring on my hands and knees, and then when I started feeling the urge to push and I felt her head coming down, then my midwife had me kind of lean back, and my husband was supporting my arms, and I'm pushing, and I just knew I knew how close it was. I wanted her out. So it wasn't very many pushes, maybe 4 or 5, and out she came. She came in the water, brought her up on my chest, and she's perfect. It was just amazing. It was so fast. Afterwards, my midwife told me that she had come out with her hand, like her fist under her chin, and her head came out with her arm, and then she went like this. So she came out like that, which when I was laboring, I felt something like poking out of my belly, and I looked and I saw this little angle coming out. So that must have been her elbow or something kind of sticking out. But I didn't make that connection until afterwards when the midwife told me that she came out with her arm. So that was pretty amazing. Then I went to the bed I held the baby, I latched her on right away, and I mean mostly she just kind of hung out with her mouth on my nipple, but she was getting used to it. And then I delivered the placenta in the bed, and I got my stitches. I got plenty of stitches. She actually did 9. She did 4 internal and 5 external. She said she could have done less, but to make it heal really well, she did more. And at that point, I mean, I didn't know the difference of what kind of pain I was supposed to feel, or if it was more pain or less. I mean, it was just, I wanted her to do whatever she felt was the best. So it was really amazing. It was super fast. The baby was perfect. It's just such an incredible thing. All of a sudden this person is outside of you, and it's just incredible. So I've been nursing her as I do the video, and she just came off, and I can show you our little baby. Oh my goodness. Here she is. Here's the back of her head with her little hand. And I don't know if I can show you her face right now because she's sleeping. But it's really incredible. Now I'm going to stop the video here, and we spent the next 3 days at home just resting, really enjoying being with her. Totally overwhelming to all of a sudden have this baby outside. It was incredible, and everything went very well. I'm so thankful, and I'm going to do another video with what happened next. Okay, thanks, bye.